Party chief pays tribute to legendary founders of Vietnam and attends tree planting festival in Hưng Yên province. Later on, many highway construction sites accelerated since the start of the Lunar New Year. Good evening and welcome to today's headlines, your go-to bulletin for the most important stories shaping the day. Now, Party General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam, or CPV Central Committee, Tô Lâm, held phone talks on Tuesday with First Secretary of the Communist Party of Cuba, CPC Central Committee, and President of Cuba, Miguel Diaz-Canel. Now, Diaz-Canel, speaking on behalf of the party, state people of Cuba, and General Raúl Castro Ruz, extend best wishes to the party, state, and people of Vietnam on the occasion of the CPV's 95th founding anniversary and the Lunar New Year of the Snake. The party chief affirmed Vietnam's support for the United Nations General Assembly's resolutions demanding an end to the embargo against Cuba. Party chief Tô Lâm renewed his invitation to Diaz-Canel to visit Vietnam in 2025 and conveyed warm regards to General Raúl Castro Ruz. At the Hồng King's Temple National Historic Site in Phu Thọ Province this morning, Party General Secretary Tô Lâm offered incense to honor the Hồng Kings, paying tribute to the nation's ancestors and their enduring legacy.
At Kin Thien Palace, within the Hồng King's Temple National Historical Site in Phu Thọ Province, Party General Secretary Tô Lâm offered incense in tribute to the Hồng Kings. The ceremony honored the nation's ancestors, reflecting the Vietnamese tradition of deep gratitude to those who built and defended the country. During the commemoration, General Secretary Tô Lâm laid flowers in remembrance of President Ho Chi Minh and the heroic soldiers who sacrificed for the fatherland. The delegation then placed wreaths at the bas-relief, which depicts President Ho Chi Minh talking to soldiers of the Tiên Phong Pioneer Brigade at the Giang Temple intersection.
Earlier, General Secretary Tô Lâm attended the launch of the Tree Planting Festival in Hưng Yên Province, held in honor of President Ho Chi Minh. President Ho Chi Minh initiated the Tree Planting Festival in 1959, emphasizing its enduring importance. His vision for a nationwide tree planting tradition has since become a widespread movement that is now deeply embedded in Vietnamese culture. Since 2022, Hưng Yên Province has planted nearly 127,000 trees, exceeding the initial target by nearly 174%. Notably, over 38,000 trees were planted in 2024 alone, reflecting the strong commitment of local communities to environmental conservation and sustainability.
Now, during today's meeting, Prime Minister Phie urged the government to continue prioritizing growth, revitalizing traditional growth drivers, fostering new ones, and accelerating public investment disbursement. According to a government report before the meeting, Vietnam's economy continued to perform well in the first month of 2025, showing positive improvements compared to January 2024. The government leader underscored the need for greater attention to natural disaster response and climate change mitigation, as well as efforts to upgrade and replace temporary and dilapidated houses and develop social housing. The National Assembly Standing Committee convened its 42nd session in Hanoi today. It focused on reviewing draft laws and resolutions set for immediate issuance to facilitate the restructuring and streamlining of the government apparatus. National Assembly Chairman Trần Thanh Mẫn requested that relevant agencies complete the necessary documentation for the National Assembly's 9th extraordinary session, which is scheduled to take place from February the 12th to the 18th. During the session, the National Assembly Standing Committee also gave opinions on several laws. General Phan Văn Giang, Minister of the National Defense, presented a victory flag today to mark the merger of the General Department of Logistics and the General Department of Technology. The newly established department is called the General Department of Logistics Technology. The minister emphasized that this strategic advisory body plays a crucial role in researching and advising on logistics and technical support, ensuring the military meets the requirements of a streamlined, elite, and modern force. The merger aligns with the Central Military Commission's resolution on military organizations and restructuring for 2025 to 2030 and beyond. Coming up next, highway construction sites accelerated. And jubilant festivals held nationwide after TED. Now, since the start of the Lunar New Year, hundreds of construction teams have been working urgently to speed up and complete projects. Many packages in Mekong Delta highway projects have surpassed expected progress by 3 to 8%. In particular, there is a determination to complete 33 bridges within this first quarter on the Châu Đốc - Cần Thơ - Sóc Trăng highway project, which passes through An Giang province. In Da Nang, local authorities have been closely monitoring tasks in key projects, such as the microchip and designed and artificial intelligence research and training center, the Da Nang Innovation Startup Center, the Liên Chiểu Deep Water Port Project, the Mekong Delta Belt Road Project, and the North-South Expressway Project surpassing through the city. The Nhân Trạch 3 power plant, Vietnam's first LNG power plant, successfully connected to the national grid today afternoon for a trial run. It is expected to begin commercial operations in July, while Nhân Trạch 4 will follow in October. Together, the two plants will add 9 billion kilowatt per hour of electricity annually. Located in Ông Kèo Industrial Park, Dong Nai Province, the project has a capacity of 1,500 megawatt, following the investment of $1.4 billion. The agricultural sector saw a strong growth of $60 billion last year. To achieve the government goal of 8% GDP this year, the sector has been pushing export productions since the beginning of the year. Notably, the sector is actively adapting to new challenges, aiming to solidify its role as the economy's backbone.
Right at the head start of the Lunar New Year, this business operates at capacity with well-stocked warehouses. Japanese customers have shown keen interest in importing more fruit and vegetables.
We have imported Vietnamese sweet potatoes and want to buy more. The Japanese market has strict pesticide requirements, especially for fruit and vegetables, where fungi are prohibited.
Beyond traditional marketplaces, Vietnam's agricultural exports strongly target halal markets, which serve 1/3 of the world's population. The sector also pushes exports to the Middle East, Africa, and Latin America niche markets. Diversifying export markets remains a key strategy to increase export value.
The agriculture sector will strengthen existing markets and actively open and sign more protocols.
However, there are challenges as rice prices have reached a 5-year low. Meanwhile, China, the US, and Europe have tightened imported fruit and vegetables regulations.
We see in surrounding countries that some producers cannot follow, and European companies cannot buy there anymore. So they are really strict. It means they stop buying from countries that cannot follow, and Vietnam can follow.
In 2023, Vietnam's agricultural exports reached a record high of 54 billion USD despite disrupted supply chains. In 2024, the sector reached a new milestone with $60.2 billion in exports amidst a challenging global economy. This resilience showcases the industry's ability to achieve its ambitious export target of 65 billion USD this year.
Now, a variety of vibrant activities have been held across the country, creating a lively atmosphere after Tết or the Lunar New Year. They have attracted the enthusiastic participation of people from all walks of life, including tourists. Let's learn about two festivals celebrated today in Khánh Hòa and Hòa Bình provinces.
Many local residents and tourists gathered today in Ninh Hòa Town, Khánh Hòa province to watch the Flower Boat Festival and cheer on the Dinh River Boat Race. The competition featured over 50 amateur athletes from 26 communes and ghats in Ninh Hòa Town, who raced along a 600-meter course. There were 3 categories: men's singles, men's doubles, and mixed doubles. The festival serves dual purposes, creating a vibrant atmosphere for Lunar New Year celebrations while showcasing Ninh Hòa culture and people.
The Hmong ethnic group's Khai Hạ Festival in Hòa Bình province took place on Tuesday and Wednesday. In the early morning, thousands of local people and tourists from all over the country arrived in Phong Phú Commune, Tân Lạc district, Hòa Bình province, to experience the Khai Hạ Festival. Solemn rituals such as the ceremony to worship the local god Thành Hoàng and the national Mother Huang's palanquin procession opened the festival. This is the largest traditional Hmong folk festival in Hòa Bình. This festival has been recognized as a national intangible cultural heritage and designated the province's annual traditional festival.
And up next is the weather forecast. And that's the end of today's headlines. To rewatch our program, you can download VTVgo from App Store or Google Play, or visit our YouTube channel, VTV4Go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.